Greetings. If you like these daily crypto analysis videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends to help the channel grow. I'm Crypto Snake, back again with some daily Bitcoin analysis. So today we're going to start out on the one-day chart here. As you can see, Bitcoin did actually start side trending through this small channel I had indicated in the previous video, which I did lay out as a potential possibility here, and it has actually broken into the one-day cloud here. The price is actually meeting a little bit of resistance here at the previous one-day cloud, while the Chiku span attempts to break the cloud here. If we finish this one-day candle above the resistance line here, the Chiku span will have officially broken the one-day cloud back here, which is very bullish, and we will have a lot of room to grow here. Very likely that we would pump up to the 7400 area, which is about a 3% gain. We may potentially smash through that as well. So I do believe we are on the verge of a very bullish pump here. As I laid out in the previous videos, I did believe that the price would very likely pull back to the Kijun-sen, but the Kijun-sen has actually been elevating and ascending very, very aggressively here. So I do believe that they will likely intersect somewhere around the 6930 area if the price does end up being rejected off this resistance and pulling back. Otherwise, I do believe this bullish momentum will continue and we're very likely to start spiking up here. The SAR is still moving in a very bullish pattern here, and the Tenkan-sen is also ascending with the Kijun-sen. So far we are moving very bullish. As you can see, I did lay out a bullish wedge here, and we are still staying within that range. I do believe if we do start to pump here, we will likely bounce down from the 7420 resistance just for a short little bump down before continuing upwards. And if we go down to the 4-hour chart here, you can see that we did actually display quite a few bull flags here. We had not one but two bull flags form here. I did give that warning out to my VIP that I did see some bull flags forming on this first pump. The 4-hour Chiku span has actually broken above the price here, which is very bullish. It was side trending for quite a while here with a bunch of DK crossovers, but it has actually officially broken bullish here as well. My concern here right now is that the RSI on the 4-hour is still very, very elevated. It's up at 68 or so, and it is actually moving up to the 70 area. I am expecting a small pullback here once we break through that 70 before very likely that we continue up. If we go back to the one-day chart here, you can see the RSI, we did actually break this resistance at 60 and we still have a lot of room to grow here. So overall, my outlook right now on Bitcoin is very, very bullish, but I am waiting for it to break this 7180 around their resistance area and post another daily candle up before I open any long positions on it, as it could still be rejected off this resistance and pull back to this Kijun-sen around the 6940 support area before continuing through. I do believe it is very likely that we are going to break through this cloud either here, or we're going to side trend and break down from this resistance area, continue to side trend and break through here and get a residual pump up to this next resistance line. If we do actually get a whole lot of FOMO pressure here, a lot of bull run propaganda, I could see us actually smashing through this resistance here and pushing all the way up for a 7.5% gain up to the next resistance level at 7730. But obviously what concerns me there is the one-day RSI is starting to get up towards the peak. So I do believe that resistance area would be the absolute apex of this pump. But it's good to see Bitcoin's movement actually being healthy again. It's actually very, very refreshing, especially for the altcoin market. So before I get on with the rest of the video here, if you would like to join my free Telegram for insights on the market, including Bitcoin, altcoins, and a sneak peek to my personal entries and exits, join t.me/cryptosnakepit. Links directly in the chat, and a link on how to install Telegram, which is a free chat program that I use to communicate with my VIPs, in the description below. Also, in our VIP group, we've been capitalizing Bitcoin's movements, pulling 25% gains on ZRX, 20% on WON, 7% on GAME, 10% on ADA. I'm also formulating a list of possible entries for some really, really good deals on altcoins for this next bull run. If you want information on how to get into the VIP group to be part of these trades, the information is also in the description below. So let's get on to the health of the market today. The Bitcoin dominance has actually started a very sharp decline here, which is very, very bullish. As I laid out previously, I did believe that we were hitting a relative resistance here on the Bitcoin dominance level. Back from the yearly chart here, you can see that we were at one of the highest points, and Bitcoin dominance has started to fall sharply here, as we can see, with a relative price increase, and that has had a great effect on the altcoin market here. A lot of positions jumping 5, 10, 12, 18% or more. If we go ahead and take a look at the market cap here, you can see we are actually at $237 billion. We went up about $2.1 billion over the past 2 days, and the market is looking very, very healthy right now. If we go back to Bitcoin here, we'll go and take a look at the Heikin Ashi, which is basically the charting that tells you where the money flow is going into the market and where it's coming out of the market. So red is going out, green is going in. We are still posting some very, very green candles. It did start to slow down here on the actual money going into the market, but it has picked up and the Kijun-sen has increased. So I do believe we have gotten a lot of FOMO pressure here, and people actually have started putting some money back into the market. And if you guys want some optimism for the day, this isn't even the bull run. All right, we're getting some massive gains out of the altcoin market today, and this is just the beginning. When we actually start going on a nice bull trend, I mean, you're gonna see green after green after green. Look at this, green, green, straight up, just all green. Compared to the pump of January, these candles are nothing, but it's still very good news for Bitcoin and as an investor actually in the crypto space. The future is very bright right now. So that's my optimistic outlook on it today. Also, some bullish news today. Bitcoin is actually going to be getting a new big software upgrade regarding its wallet software, which will hopefully make it more mainstream and bring in some more investors. Essentially, they're adding a new language to Bitcoin to give it more information about private keys for wallet accounts. It's not a major news story, but it's definitely better than bad news. And any progress on Bitcoin is always good news, especially for the market. I just want to deep dive into a couple more time frames here on Bitcoin real quick. We are still moving bullish, but as you can see on the 1 hour chart here, we are actually peaking out on the resistance level at 70 and breaking back down into it. It's normal when we start moving bullish to actually break out of this RSI before pulling back. So I am expecting a very slight pullback here on the 1 hour back down to this Kijun, which is starting to plateau off for some support. Moving to the 2 hour, you can see the same thing. We are nearing that upper RSI level all the way up to the 4 hour that I laid out previously. So just to summarize, this is a very make or break territory for Bitcoin right here through this cloud. It determines whether we're going to pump in the next 1 or 2 days, or if we're going to require another week or two to actually start getting a nice good pump. If we do get rejected off of this resistance line, we will very likely break out of the cloud, break down to this Kijun, and still finding support around the 69.30, 69.40 area before side trending and possibly breaking up through the cloud here. So before I wrap this video up, I just want to say good luck on your trades this week. Please join me in my free Telegram at t.me/cryptosnakepit, where I give up-to-the-minute updates on Bitcoin and my personal entries and exits for the private VIP group. Also included is our private VIP chat, where you can chat with many of our experienced Savage traders to get personal technical analysis from me and answer any questions you might have. This is CryptoSnake, signing off.